Snowstock is pretty much unchanged in the pre-market session of today, the 23rd of May 2025. Let's see now. Yesterday, I believe it reported Q1 revenue of $1.04 billion, a 26% year over year rise. Adjusted earnings per share was $0.24. The company raised its financial year 2026 revenue outlook to $4.33 billion, boosting shares over 11%. Was that the case? Yes, 13.43% ultimately. If you didn't know what Snowflake does, the company is a data, cloud, and an AI company. Its platform is the technology that powers the AI data cloud, enabling customers to consolidate data into a single source of truth to drive meaningful insights, apply AI to solve business problems, build data applications, and share data and data products. It provides its platform through a customer centric and consumer based business model. Its cloud native architecture consists of three independently scalable but logically integrated layers across compute, storage, and cloud services. The compute layer provides dedicated resources to enable users to simultaneously access common data sets for many use cases with minimal latency. The storage layer ingests massive amounts and varieties of structured, semi structured, and unstructured data to create a unified data record. Its Clear Query platform allows users to rapidly search, explore, and analyze their data using natural language queries. So, yeah, pretty much a snapshot of what the company does. Now, this is its date. This is its 4 hour chart. Okay, we have the stock has been, it's been showing a lot of. It's been in a strong bullish trend since early April. It also rallied on the ninth Wednesday, the 9th of April, just like every other stock, But it has just been relentlessly printing high highs. We have, well, it's just been relentlessly printing high highs. Let's see now. We have, what did they say here from the folks at Schaefer's Investment Research? I don't think they're really pointed much here. So in terms of, you can see from Wednesday, I believe, from Wednesday the 21st, it's been showing a lot of strength, not non-stop. So we are looking at the prospects of a contraction, a distributive contraction, in the coming days up till Tuesday, so up to Tuesday the 3rd of June. That's what we're looking at possibly. And then in terms of projections, we have on this daily chart, on this 4 hour chart, there are no upper projections. Everything we have is a downward projection. We have, let's see, we have the least of them all is 174.24, 175.71, 178.1, 184.67, 187.1, 188.59. Those are all downward projections. You may find upper projections elsewhere. Let's see now. Before now, as of Tuesday the 20th, there were upper projections. There was 205.29, just slightly above where it is. 209.96, also slightly above where it is now. So they may prove to be resistances if the uptrend resumes. They may prove to be that. Yeah. So let's have a look at its daily chart. Not a lot has happened so far, so we can have a look at it. The market, it hasn't changed very much, just 0.01%. So the data here will still be relevant. So here on its daily chart, there's also no upper projections. We have a downward projection of 169.02. However, we are looking at the prospect of a correction as well, but ultimately an accumulative after, yes, okay, well, if a distributive correction, a distributive contraction, and then maybe the uptrend may resume later on, maybe towards the end of June. But that this it does not mean that that will be what will happen. It could just it could continue, could just regardless, continue to print high prices regardless. So let's see now. Let's see whether we can find anything on its weekly chart. Okay, it hasn't been around long enough for any extrapolations on its weekly chart, but here we can find more. We can find upper projections. Okay, just slightly above where it is, we have 207.37. We have 240.71. We have 261.30 upper projections. Yeah. So the projections are a lot more bullish here. And its weekly charts. Okay, no, the underlying trend is still bearish on its on um, on the weekly chart. So this is a lot more of a long-term projection. So in terms of very short term, we didn't see any upper projection on the 4-hour chart. Let's have a look at the 1-hour chart to see whether there's anything that is has been calculated in terms of upper projections. The extrapolation right now, as we're watching this, is for higher prices to continue to print. Does not mean that it will do so as well. Doesn't mean that that will be the case. So here, no upper projections in play. We have 178.92. There's a downward projection. So we can even have just step back a bit and look at the 2-hour chart to see. Okay, upper projections as well, extrapolation to the upside as well. Is what we have, and no upper projections, the same down projection of 178.92. So we can just jump all the way to the 15-minute chart to see what we have. We have some upper projections. Yes, we have 205.85, 209.36, 211.52. What is being extrapolated here is really not going to be of much use. It's more of a contraction. But there are upper projections here. Usually that's sometimes we have to have a look here and see if what the algos are doing here. So they also has downward projections. We have 199.48, 197.76, and 196.69. Okay, let's come back to the 4-hour chart. So we could try and see on this 4-hour chart and then also on the daily chart to have an idea of where it's currently trading. So here it is. Let's see now. It's come back into its price channel, so it's contracted. The contraction has resumed here based on this price channel on a think and swim. So, but the market grid is a similar tool as well. It gives us an idea. It shows us the position of the price relative to its market grid. The market grid is just a trading range, So outside of the grid, if it's trading outside of the grid, it gives you a stronger indication that something is likely to happen. It's either going to probably continue to decline or extend, or something like that, or pull back into the grid. But ultimately, that is usually what is likely to happen. A a return into the grid. If it doesn't do so, the grid will decline or extend to catch up with it. So we have the stock is currently trading at 203 or $203, 203 there, 203. Let's see, currently at 203.3. So right now it is trading in between. So it's quite neutral now, trading in between the resistance and the support zones. So even with strength has been showing for some time now, it is still not overpriced, if you like. If you're not still not overpriced, if you like, it's still not hasn't gone out of the range. The range has expanded to accommodate its volatility. That's interesting. But what it could mean is that contraction maybe it's currently playing out possibly, or yeah, contraction is currently playing out, so it could be a spike after that. But with the extrapolations we saw was indicating that it may be a distributive contraction, that is a contraction with a bias to the downside, a bearish contraction. But that may not be the case. It could decide to extend and print higher prices. We have seen that already. It's ups, not a lot, just 0.06%, 0.06%. So still not really not a lot. So what we're seeing now is that it is right in the middle of its market grid, which is, if you like, a contraction. So let's come down to the daily chart and see. On the daily chart here, we can see it's clearly, you can see that clearly way outside of its market grid. So yeah, way outside of it. So it's trading at a huge premium to that, market grid. You can see the upper value of the market grid is 182.60, and the stock is at 203.70 thereabouts. So I think naturally you should expect a contraction to happen. But at the same time, it could still defy that logic and continue to print higher prices. But at some point, it will moderate, it will contract the volatility that has happened, and we saw that yes, a contraction was what is expected. So we just re-emphasize that again. Let's re-emphasize that. I've just removed the moving averages. So I'm going to add the extrapolation of its. We're gonna use an extrapolation of its 3-day moving average. It's a lot more stable and more reliable as against extrapolating the price itself. So yeah, you can see now it's yeah, a contraction is expected. Yeah, even though we are a contraction is expected, and even though it's indicating that we're still going to print high prices. Actually, I have to point that out. High prices up to Wednesday the 28th. But yeah, naturally, you should expect the contraction to play out. And yeah, and then ultimately, yes, it's high prices is what is expected. But for this expansion that has happened of late, yeah, it's not out of place to expect a contraction to occur, and that is what is expected afterwards. But in the coming days, including today, the 23rd, no trading on the 26th. So it will be today the 23rd, Tuesday the 27th, and then Wednesday 28th. These three trading sessions, high prices are extrapolated to play out. But how there's no guarantee that these are what will happen. You know, there's no guarantee that they will happen. So there's what I've mentioned now is not a recommendation. What I've mentioned now may not happen as well. All the things I've mentioned, so they may not happen. So just see what you make of Snowflake stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.